You've
Well, hey there, it's Jen.
and Elka, and welcome back to another video where we're going to talk about manifesting and how we use vision boards to help us manifest our goals when we're working on the Zazzle platform. We are Zazzle designers who have stores on the platform, which is a print-on-demand business model, and we make a lot of money on the platform with our Zazzle stores, and we've helped our clients sell over $160 million worth of Zazzle products that they wouldn't have been able to sell without our 5 strategies, our framework, and a little bit of manifesting. And we teach our clients how to use vision boards in addition to other things like law of attraction and so on. And the reason that is an essential part to our business model is because we totally believe that there's importance of mindset and frequency, so that you can actually be in the mindset and frequency to be able to make business decisions, but also to have things attracted to you, right? And I think I think that says it all. I think for us, we cannot say that it was all just specifically my 5 strategies, because so many things in my life have happened because of manifestation and doing vision boards and other law of attraction types of things that are taught in The Secret, which most of you probably know who are watching. And I've met Jack Canfield and Bob Proctor, and actually Jen has too. And
Yeah.
we totally get it. We understand. And one of the most powerful ways that they all manifest is through vision boards. And luckily for you, we actually are going to do a vision board party very soon, and it's a bonus as part of our sales planning workshop, because the way that we run our businesses and teach people how to make 5 and 6 figures on the Zazzle platform is to balance like massive action with manifestation. And so our sales planning workshop for 2025 is first, and then we're going to have a fun vision board party as our second part, and we want you to be part of it. And we're hopefully here going to convince you that it's a bit of both, right? And so let's get into that.
Yeah. Well, vision boards, first of all, are extremely powerful because it is something that you're putting out to the universe. And I know that Elke and I might sound a little bit weird right now, but it's if you say something out loud, if you make an agreement with somebody, if you write something down on a piece of paper, if you say it to somebody, even a stranger in passing, as long as you just put something out there in terms of your words, written or spoken, it is this weird subconscious connection with your body that you have committed to it, and or that you are going to have it on your radar. And every single day there are little actions that you subconsciously do or consciously that will get to your goal. And a vision board is extremely powerful because if you, whether or not you have it on your desktop or you print it out on, you put it on your fridge or you have it on your wall, it's something that you're looking at, and I'm looking over here because there's a little wall there. It's something that you're looking at every single day that will say to you, yeah, that's my goal and that's my dream. And it's the weirdest thing because Elke and I have done this exercise in some of our coaching programs that we've personally taken to be better coaches and be better mentors. Like Elke and I have taken a lot of coaching prior to becoming coaches ourselves. And one of the exercises was to create a vision board party, during a vision board party. And so many of those things had come true now many years in the future, right? And whether it be to do with, your work, your finances, even your philanthropy, even your, how you interact, your friendships, your friendships and your family, and also relationships, like partner-wise, right? And so the title of this is why vision boards work to help you manifest not only in life but on Zazzle as well, because then you can create, certain things in your vision board that will help you reach certain goals, right? Because money at the end of the day is a tool to create things that in your life. And each one of us, myself and Elke included, are people who everybody wants certain things, right? If you want to have a white picket house the white house with the white picket fence, or go on vacations, or have your dream man, in a relationship and the person who loves you, all of those things are things that tools, right? Zazzle as a tool, a financial tool, can help you receive those things, manifest those things, right?
Yeah. And we learned from Jack Canfield. He's the pro. He's the one and only like vision board expert. And it just, as Jen said, it's almost freaky in terms of what happens. And there's so many people that use vision boards to get really big goals in their life. The only one that we haven't been able to manifest is Jen and I. We both did a vision board, and it turns out we both really just want
What do we want?
the same movie star as our
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
partners. I wasn't sure if we should say it, but yes, Chris. And then we actually, one day we were in somewhere in Australia, and it turns out that he stayed at the same resort a week earlier, so we missed him by like a week.
Well, it was funny because I think he was he even staying in our room, or no, that was the room over, but next door. Yeah.
Yeah, we would have run into him. Obviously, we're not going to be, marriage wreckers. He's happily married and he has a family. But yes, even things like that where, you put stuff up on the vision board and you realize, oh, that just like happened. We got really close to him. We would have never otherwise even paid attention to that. But it's a very incredible, it's an incredible tool to help you make intentions with yourself, and we speak a lot about that in our coaching programs where we do masterminds, because we fully believe that we're such powerful beings, and our ability to just even on an electrical level of charge and frequency attract certain things into our lives, that it cannot just be all about business. And the vision boards are a really great way to have fun, to dream, and that's why we talked about the Chris Hemsworth thing, because it just makes you laugh, it makes you excited, and we can always have this voice of reason come in there. As I said, he's married and happily married. We're not going to wreck his marriage, but on the other hand, it lets us say, let's dream big. And what is wrong with us? There's nothing wrong with us dreaming big. And because of that, you're doing it in a very lighthearted way. You're actually allowing your body to accept it, because your brain doesn't know right from wrong, right? And this is really important to know, that if you keep giving yourself that information, like I want to be, I want to earn 6 figures, or I want to only work 10 hours a month, or I want to pay off all my debt, or I want to own, it's almost better if you just say, I want to own a house, and you give all the details, not just pay off stuff, the debt, the negative. It's the things you want to have rather than the things you don't want to have, i.e. I don't want to have debt. So we work a lot on language and getting you in the right mindset to do this really fun exercise. That's why we call it a party. And I'm so excited to be able to do this with you, because it's so different from a lot of the other training that we offer. Usually you have to be in one of our masterminds to do this. And you get to be part of it as part of our 2025 sales planning workshop for Zazzle. And so, even if you don't even know what Zazzle is, but you just want to have a fun time doing the vision board party part, come on in. But yes, it's a lovely, lovely combination of hardcore business planning and manifesting. So we're ready to go, and we're so excited to be able to do this. It's happening live November 7th and 8th. And if you can join us before then, if you watch this video before that date, this is so good. You should definitely come on live, sign up. It's not very much money. And then if you're watching this later, there will be a replay, and you can watch the replay and still do the exercise and get really inspired. Do you want to say, who are some of the famous people besides ourselves doing vision?
Yeah. No, people, it's very much a popular thing, especially for let me just see here, share my screen, or even famous people, right?
Well, that's why I made that joke.
Yeah. So and then Oprah Winfrey, even so, I have a book here, and even though it's not really technically a vision board, it's still like a journal, finding your purpose journal, right? And so even in here, Oprah has an opportunity for you to write down, and it's a really beautiful journal. Like, okay, so even sort of this thing here, whoop, where's my camera? It's like writing things down of like my purpose in life. I've decided that I want to focus my time, energy, and resources to do this, right? And so Oprah is a really great example of not only just doing a visual vision board, but then journaling. And Ellen DeGeneres, Katy Perry, Steve Harvey, John Assaraf, and Jack Canfield. And all of these people show you how to just really hone in on what you want and play fun, like play and be fun with it, right? And be playful. Because to be honest, like Elka said, like, no, we're not married to Chris Hemsworth, and I don't think we're ever going to marry him, but maybe I might meet him in person. But you know, if you find yourself in a relationship going forward with somebody who you've fallen in love with, Chris Hemsworth, we like him and are attracted to him because he has certain qualities, right? In terms of his looks or his demeanor and the way he speaks. And so you might actually end up being with somebody who follows those same traits, and you might get your version of somebody, or your version of that house, or your version of that trip, right? And then what's really cool and freaky, like I said, is that going back and realizing, hey, those things actually happened to me, and it was because I put them in my, like, in my radar, right? In my visions and my thoughts and my actions that I took previously. Somehow I ended up here, right? And it's really cool to see those things.
And then, it's not just even the way, like Jen was talking about how Oprah's basically talking like that all the time and talking about manifesting in multiple different ways. But they personally are using vision boards to get to where they've become famous. These are all very big, successful people, and they swear that the vision board helped them get there, that it wasn't just something else. It was an integral part, and I think that makes a huge statement. And John Assaraf, it's not like, it's, as you said, Jen said, there's maybe even an opportunity for you to say you're going to get someone like Chris Hemsworth. We're really talking about Chris a lot here, as if we know him. But some people, such as John Assaraf, there's been documentation, and he said it many times, where he put a picture of a house on a vision board, and it actually ended up being the exact house he bought so many years later without realizing it, because he had done the vision board so long ago and he completely forgot about it. But when he was unpacking and he was getting settled in this new house that he bought, he pulled out the board and he goes like, that's a picture of the house that I just bought. And so don't underestimate the power of that. And same with Katy Perry. She believes, like, she wanted this so badly, and this is how she set up her vision board, and it became true. And then, of course, Jack Canfield's really great at, we've actually taken a lot of training from Jack Canfield, and so feel really good and able to do the training for you. And it's not like, yeah, we've done it so many times now, and we've really helped a lot of people that we feel really comfortable and happy to be able to give you that process and to help walk you through it. So I'm excited. Join us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you get to do the sales planning while you're at it.
I know we're talking a lot about the vision board, but sales planning is also very important. But day 2, there's 2 days for our sales planning workshop, which you can find the link to join in the description of this video. And the 2 days are going to be first focused on the sales planning for 2025, which is very important. But then the vision board, it's not just a fun little activity that we've added on the second day. It's actually to re-enhance and reinforce your sales plan, because if you have a vision of what you want to accomplish, then it goes hand in hand, right? You have goals to set certain income levels each month, right? In terms of how much money you want to make. But like I mentioned, I think it was in this video or the previous video we just said, but finances and money are tools for allowing us to do certain things. And so we have to have some sort of inspiration to get us to where we want to go. But then at the same point in time, manifestation of your vision board, it's really cool to see when those things actually happen, right?
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Where Jen's taking this is so important, because a lot of people, when they set their goals, they actually start to get really nervous, and the fear sets in, and you go to fight and flight mode, which is really not what you want to do. You want to be excited and see the possibilities of where this effort of creating these goals and achieving these goals is going to get you, because no one's motivated by money, really. because you can only be motivated by money for a little bit, and then you realize that's not really fun. And you're motivated by life experiences. You're motivated by the things in life that you desire in your heart, which are more experiences than buying a Ferrari or something. It's fun to drive around for a bit, but then it gets boring. As if I know, I haven't done that. But most people who do that realize that, and that's when they get into trouble and they start to run amok. So the most important thing is to really lock in your why. And Jen touched on it earlier. There's actually 7 areas that we're going to ask you to find information, like build out your vision board for those areas in your life that are not just about money. And that's super important so that you're literally manifesting a different life than just manifesting money. And
Mhm.
that's the key. And it makes it so exciting.
Yeah, no, it's very important to understand that and to know that. So the link to join is in the description of this video, and you'll be taken to a webpage that'll give you all the details on the dates and the times. If you're watching this video later on, today is November 1st. We are doing this in November, but this will be posted as a YouTube video just for inspiration as well. So make sure that if you want to join the workshop, it is in the next couple of days. So make sure that you click that link to secure your spot, and we can't wait to see you there. It is for anyone who wants to learn not only maybe about how to start a Zazzle business, but then also understand how you need to sales plan, right? So even if you don't have a Zazzle business right now, it might seem like this isn't necessary for you, but it is to give you also really great information about starting your store and understanding the importance of sales planning. And you do not need to be in one of our courses previously or prior or during, currently. You can come into this workshop brand new if you haven't been part of our community where it's like paid courses or coaching. And it's really beneficial, to understand the importance of sales planning plus the vision board. It's going to be super fun, and just it's where you get to dream and play, right? And a lot of people, it's fun when we've done this a couple times now. It's a sales planning workshop. It's an annual thing. And when we do the vision board party, everyone just has a really great time of going into detail of what the things that they would love to have. And we actually end up sharing them if you want to, online. And then we, congratulate everybody or say, oh, that's exciting. I'd love to go there. Or I'd love to do that. And so it's a really great bonding experience as well.
Yeah, and if you do watch this after the live sessions are over, we will be offering a replay of that, so you won't miss out. You can always sign up for the replay, and the link below will actually then be sending you to the opportunity to purchase the replay, so you won't miss out at all. So take advantage of it either way.
All right. Well, we'll see you in the 2025 Zazzle Sales Planning Workshop with myself and Elka. Click the link in the description of the video, and we will see you there. All right.
I was going to say, and vision board party.
And vision board party. Yes, exactly. All right. Perfect. We'll see you there. Bye.